Assalamu alaikum. Hi friends. Today I'm making an Eid al-Adha special sheer khurma. These are khurma, dried dates. They look like this. I soaked them in water and cut it like this. And first of all, I would like to show what I'm going to do with this. So I'm going to put in a cup of milk, and I let it cook for till the milk evaporates, and it gives a really good color to my sheer khurma. And some of them I'll keep for frying and garnishing. You can keep it on slow heat. Here I have a liter of milk, approximately 4 cups, that's boiling to be reduced, and the rest of the ingredient we'll need is half a cup of sevai. These are few cashews, like a handful of them. I cut them in small pieces. There's no exact proportion to this. You can have more, you can have less. This is almond or badam cut in fine pieces, small. Handful of pistachio soaked in water and cut in small pieces. This is called chironji. I'm not sure what the exact word is, but chironji or chironi in some part of the world. It's a dry date. It gives a really very good texture and flavor to the sheer khurma. I don't cook sheer khurma without this. And some raisins. I have washed it. I have cleaned the sticks that sometime attached to it, and 5 tablespoons of ghee. A tin of condensed milk. I don't put sugar, I like this. And I have some saffron or zafran. This is the real pure zafran from Kashmir. Now I'm going to fry my savaiya, and I need this stove, so I put this at the. I'll have to keep stirring it. As you can see, I have occupied the 3 burners for this savaiya. Put a small amount of ghee, like 1 tablespoon. The savai we have to fry in really very slow heat, because we don't want it burning, just we want a nice smell. Look at the color of the milk. The savai is giving a very good flavor, like the smell is very roasted smell. And I think at this point it's done, and I'm going to put it into the milk. My dates and milk have been cooked, and it's dry. I want to scrape all the extra milk that is here. It smells amazing. Amazing. I'll put it to the milk and savai mixture. So I'll put 2 to 3 tablespoons of ghee. Chironji, cashew. It doesn't have to be cooked or anything. You just have to give that smell, roasted smell for the nuts. Pistachio. The servings have really been cooked well, and at this point I like to put condensed milk. for me, this tin of condensed milk, about 300 grams, is good enough, and you don't need any sugar. But again, sugar and salt is something to your taste. I can smell the roasted nuts. It smells really very good, and I'm going to mix this in the milk and the soy mixture. For that, the milk is boiling, and if I put it directly there, it's going to throw out. Put all the roasted nuts in this sheer khurma, and I'll cook for another 10 minutes. It shouldn't be very thick, because when it cools it becomes really thick, and if you keep it in the fridge it becomes more thick. And so let it cook for 10 minutes. I'll put the raisins, kishmish. Look at the color. And I'll put a few strings of saffron. This is for the good smell. I'm not putting any kyoda or rose water, because this has this unique authentic aroma. Look at the color of the. I leave it here in the pot for about 10 to 15 minutes before I will dish it out. Look at that. So after I cool it, for 10 minutes I cooked it in very low to medium, and this is the consistency I was looking for. And I'm going to pour this into my beautiful dish. Look at the color of my sheer khurma. It's because of the milk and the dates I cooked separately. And the saffron I put. I'll garnish with a few strings of my soaked and fried dates. Thank you for watching my Eid al-Adha special sheer khurma. If you like my video, please subscribe, like, share, and press the bell.